Sports improves our competence, brings into life top level brilliance. Sports brings out our mettle, gives strength to face life's battle. A marvelous morning to all. Today, when the 29th day of August dawned, it brought with it the memories of the wizard of hockey, Major Dhyan Chand, the legendary hockey player of all times. His birthday is celebrated as a National Sports Day all across the country. But this year, due to the unprecedented situation of pandemic, KVS has decided to conduct an online celebration of National Sports Day. So here we are, KV Island Grounds, proudly presenting before you the online celebration of National Sports Day 2020. I feel honored and blessed to welcome such an august gathering to this celebration. We have got an eminent panel of guests and speakers on this special day. Two extremely renowned sports persons have joined us as chief guests. Srimati Anju Bobby George, the Indian athlete who had been honored by the Indian government with Arjuna Award, Padma Shri and Khel Ratna. We also have Shri Manoj Mahadevan, who was a former national champion and Davis Cup player. We are indeed blessed by the presence of our revered principal, Shri M. Velaichami. Our panel of in-house speakers includes Dr. Mamta Lawrence, TGT Physical and Health Education, Mrs. Jayashree, PGT English, and Kumari Jyotirmayi Divya, our student representative. Let's get into action now and lend our ears and eyes to Dr. Mamta Lawrence, TGT PHE, KV Island Grounds.
This is not a game of hockey, but magic. Dhyan Chand is in fact the magician of hockey. Let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Mamta Lawrence, working as a physical education teacher in Kendriya Vidyalaya, Island Grounds, Chennai. The legend was born today. He is none other than Major Dhyan Chand, the world famous magician of hockey. Today the nation celebrates in his remembrance as National Sports Day. Come, let us know about his life story.
Summer Olympics 1936. Hosted by Hitler, ruled by Germany. India sent their two Olympic champion team, leading by newly made captain Major Dhyan Chand. Upon the selection of the squad, the final team assembled at Delhi and played a match against Delhi 11 and lost the match. After reaching Berlin in a practice match against Germany, they lost again by 4-1. As soon as the tournament started, Dhyan Chand's stick started to speak. India won all the group stage matches, beating Hungary, USA and Japan comprehensively. The team started drawing the crowds from other venues to the hockey field for their performance. A leading German newspaper carried a banner headline, "The Olympic complex now has magic shows too." There were posters all over Berlin praising the new Olympic hero. Visit the hockey stadium to watch the Indian magician Dhyan Chand in action. After crossing France 10-0 in the semi-finals, they came face to face with the host Germany. On the morning of the finals, the entire team was nervous. Since they had been defeated the last time they had faced Germany, at the half-time, India was hanging on to one goal lead. This could have reversed in the matter of seconds. At the break time, they sprinkled excessive water on the field to make the Indian players wearing cheap shoes slow. Chand decided to remove his shoes and play barefoot. The Germans were playing a really physical match and Chand was marked very tightly. In a rough tackle, he lost his tooth. Returning to the field after medical attention, he told the players to teach a lesson to the Germans by not allowing them to score. The Indians repeatedly took the ball to the German circle only to backpedal. The Indian made the match one-sided and won it by 8-1. Chand scored a hat-trick. Adolf Hitler, who was present in the ground, left midway as he could not bear to see his team being demolished. Later, he expressed his desire to meet Dhyan Chand. On meeting him, Hitler offered to elevate Lance Naik Chand to the rank of the colonel in the German army and to play for Germany. Of course, Dhyanchand refused him, saying he is fine here in India. His love and loyalty for the nation was incomparable, but the nation did not love him as much as he deserved. In the later part of his life, he went short of money and he was totally ignored by his countrymen. He once went to a tournament in Ahmedabad and they returned him away by not knowing who he was. He died of liver cancer in a general ward at the AIIMS New Delhi. The new generation don't even know the first sports hero of India. This is a small tribute to Major Dhyanchand in effort to spread his legacy among all of us. Dhyan Singh was born on 29 August 1905 in Allahabad in Rajput family. He was the elder brother of another hockey player, Rup Singh, and the son of Sarada Singh and Sameshwar Singh. Dhyanchand's father was enlisted in the British Indian Army and he played hockey for the army. Dhyanchand had two brothers, Bul Singh and Rup Singh. Because of his father's numerous army transfers, the family had to move to different cities and such Chand had to terminate his education after only 6 years of schooling. The family finally settled in Jhansi, Uttar Pradesh, India. Dhyanchand graduated from Victoria College, Gwalior in 1932. Being in the military, his father got a small piece of land for a house. Young Chand had no serious inclination towards sports, though he loved wrestling. He stated that he did not remember whether he played any hockey, both men's name, before he joined the army, though he said that he occasionally indulged in cultural game in Jhansi with his friends. The Hindi word Chand literally means moon. Since Dhyan Singh used to practice a lot during the night after his duty hours, he used to wait for the moon to come out so that the visibility in the field improved. He was hence called Chand by his fellow players, as his practice sessions at night invariably coincided with the coming out of the moon. 29 August 1922, his 17th birthday, Chand enlisted in the 1st Brahman of the British Indian Army as a sepoy. A reorganization of the army that year resulted in the 1st Brahmans becoming the 1st Punjab Regiment. Between 1922 and 1926, Chand exclusively played army hockey tournaments and regimental games. Chand was ultimately selected for the Indian Army team, which was to play New Zealand. The team won 18 matches, drew 2 and lost only 1, with receiving praise from all the spectators. Following this, in the 2 test matches against the New Zealand squad, the team won the first and narrowly lost the second. Returning to India, Chand was promoted to Lance Naik in 1927 after successfully lobbying for reintroducing field hockey in the Olympics. The newly formed Indian Hockey Federation made preparation to send its best possible team for the 1928 Amsterdam Olympics. In 1925, an inter-provincial tournament was held to select the team members. 5 teams participated in the inaugural nationals: United Provinces, Punjab, Bengal, Rajputana and Central Provinces. Chand got permission from the army to play for the United Provinces team. In its first game in the tournament, Dhyanchand as the centre forward and Martins, their inside right, performed very well together. Chand got attracted to his attention by his clever stick work. His penetrating runs and judicious passes seemed to be assured for him a position in the team, that is to take part in the Olympic Games. Early in the game, it became evident that Chand was at his best. The combination with Martins, he took the ball away to the right and Martins did well to give him a good pass. Quick as lightning, Dhyanchand shot a goal. The ball struck one of the defender's sticks and went into the net, giving goalkeeper Kohli no chance. A goal within 3 minutes of the start was more than what the most optimistic of the UP supporters could expect. At the interval, UP led by 3 goals to nil. On their part, Rajputana put every ounce of their efforts to score. The UP goals had more than one narrow escape, but were the winner of the fine exhibition match 3-1. Buoyed by the success of the tournament, it was decided that it would be held every 2 years. After two more trial matches between various hopefuls, the Olympic team, including Chand as centre forward, was announced and assembled in Bombay. Centre half Broom Eric Penigar was selected as a captain. The IHF was initially low on funds since the provinces of Bombay, Madras and Burma had turned a deaf ear to their financial appeal, but they managed to escape enough money. The Olympic team then played a match against the Bombay 11 and amazingly lost 3-2, even though Singh scored both his team's goals. At send-off, the team left for England on 10th March to play 11 matches against local sides as well as in the London Folkestone Festival in 1927. Winning all, it was also said that Great Britain did not send a team in 1928 to the Amsterdam Olympics after their national team was defeated by the Indian team at Folkestone. This is the best cited in Kapoor's book Romance of Hockey, where a dispatch of H. Sutherland Stark, London representative of sports, a magazine of Lahore, tells the story better than any other comment. For reasons it is difficult to understand, the English Hockey Association have taken off a very stiff attitude towards Indian hockey in recent years and have repeatedly been tweeted about it by even their own supporters. The editor of leading sports newspaper described them to me as an intensely conservative body. But there seems to be something more than conservative behind their unwillingness, apparently ever to meet Indian in a full international encounter. Finally, on 24th April, the team arrived in Amsterdam to embark on a tour of the Low Countries. In all the pre-Olympic matches against local Dutch, German and Belgian teams, the Indian team won by large margins. In the 1928 Amsterdam Summer Olympics, the Indian team was put in the Division A table with Austria, Belgium, Denmark and Switzerland. On 17th May, the Indian national hockey team made its Olympic debut against Austria, winning 6-0. with Chand scoring 3 goals. The next day, India defeated Belgium 9-0. However, Chand only scored once. On 20th May, Denmark lost to India 5-0 with Chand netting 3. 2 days later, he scores 4 goals when India defeated Switzerland 6-0 in the semi-final. The final match took place on 26th May, with India facing the home team of the Netherlands. The Indian team's better players, Feroz Khan, Ali Sokat and Kher Singh, were on the sick list and Chand himself was ill. However, even with a skeletal side, India managed to defeat the hosts 3-0, with Singh scoring 2, and the Indian team won its country's first Olympic gold medal. Chand was the top scorer of the tournament, with 14 goals in 5 matches. A newspaper report about India's triumph said, "This is not a game of hockey, but magic. Dhyan Chand is, in fact, the magician of hockey." On returning to India, the team was received by thousands of people at the Bombay harbour, compared to the 3 people who had sent them off. The team kept their winning tempo going. The India team set sail for San Francisco on 30th May and arrived on 6th July. They reached Los Angeles 3 weeks before the opening ceremony of the Olympics, which took place on 30th July. On 4th August 1932, India played its first match against Japan and won 11-1. Chand Rup Singh, Gurmeet Singh each scored thrice, and Dicky Carr once. In the final on 11th August, India played against host USA. A newspaper report about India's Trump said, India won 24-1, a world record at that time, until it was broken in 2003 and once again clinched the gold medal. Chand scored 8 times, Rup Singh 10, Gurmeet Singh 5 and Pinigar once. In fact, Chand along with his brother Rup scored 25 out of the 35 goals scored by India. This led to them being dubbed the Hockey Twins. In India, he is often referred to as Hockey Ka Jadugar, which translates to magician of the game of hockey. After the Olympics, they made an international tour, played many matches in very little time, basically to pay their expenses. At the end of the tour, India had played 37 matches, winning 34, drawing 2, with 1 abandoned. Chand scored 133 of the 338 Indian goals. In December 1934, they again made an international tour to New Zealand, Ceylon and Australia. Dhyan Chand was appointed as captain this time. They played a total of 48 matches and won all of them out of 584 goals. Chand himself scored 201 in his 43 appearances. Now the greatest field hockey player had proved himself as a captain as well. In this situation, he went to Berlin Olympics in 1936 and defended this Olympic title like a typhoon out of the east. The whole world was in spell of the magician of hockey, who again became the top scorer of the Olympic. Later he was promoted to lieutenant in Indian Army. After India's independence, he played a series of matches in 1947 as requested by Asian Sports Association. Though he was in his 40s, then he still managed to score 61 goals in 22 matches. His legacy continued until he decided to phase out his involvement in serious hockey in 1948. In 1956, at the age of 51, he retired from the army with rank major. The government of India honored him the same year by giving the Padma Bhushan, India's third highest civilian honor. His birthday, 29th August, is celebrated as National Sports Day in India. India's highest award for lifetime achievement in sports is the Dhyan Chand Award, which has been awarded annually from 2002 to sporting who not only contributed through their performance but also contributed to the sport after their retirement. The National Stadium, Delhi, was renamed Dhyan Chand National Stadium in 2002 in his honor. In his 22 years of career, he scored over 400 international goals. Once while playing a hockey game, he was not able to score a goal against the opposition team. After several misses, he argued with the match referee regarding the measurement of the goal post, and amazingly, it was found that the post was not equal to the official width of a goal post under international rules. You can understand how big a sportsman he was. Australian cricket legend Don Bradman was a great fan of Dhyan Chand. After watching him in action, Bradman remarked, "He scores goals like runs in cricket." But even after achieving so much, he was such a down-to-earth person. He used to address a Western Cup match between Jhansi Heroes and Calcutta Customs Club as the best match he ever played. He used to love watching Hindi movies. Whenever he would get time, he used to go out with his friends in the evening. He used to love cooking too. His favorite dish was rabri, a milk sweet. As said by one of his sons, Ashok Kumar Singh, who himself was a hockey player, he always used to teach his children not to leave anything unfinished. But in the later part of his life, he had many health issues. He felt sad, perhaps bitter, about the way his countrymen, the government and Hockey Federation treated him. 2 months before he died, Dhyan Chand made remark that indicated his state of mind. "When I die, the world will cry, but India's people will not say it. A tear for me, I know them." His friends advised him to come to the West for his medical treatment, but he did not go. Even in his last days, Dhanchand could not help talking about hockey. He reminded his family to take care of his medals and make sure no one came to his room and stole them. Died on December 3rd, 1979. After his death, government made many arrangements and many people came to see him. If they had done all this some months ago, he would have died a happy man. In 2011, when sports was included among the categories eligible for Bharat Ratna, Dhanchand deserved it before anyone else. But even after many appeals and rallies all over India, the Bharat Ratna award was given to the cricket god Sachin Tendulkar over Dhanchand in 2014. His family gave up appealing for it because they believe that Major Dhanchand is no way second to any sportsman in India. A statue of Dhanchand in action was installed at Jhansi Heroes Ground. The words written under it, National Pride Hockey Wizard Major Dhanchand, is Indian hockey's tribute to the greatest player of the game. Thank you. Now I hand over to Mrs. Sarita.
Thank you, Mamta ma'am, for throwing some light upon the wizard of hockey. If an institution has to flourish in the field of sports, the administrator plays a very significant role. Let us now move on to our revered principal, Sri Mbele Chami, to address the students on this occasion.
Start. Good morning all. As we are aware, KBS has decided to celebrate the birth anniversary of hockey legend Major Dhyan Chand as National Sports Day on 29th August 2020 in a befitting manner. Due to pandemic COVID-19, the celebration will be done online. KVS invites all its stakeholders, students, parents, teachers, and all Vidyalaya Management Committee members to take part in the celebration and grace the occasion. It's a well-known fact that sports and games are integral part of school curriculum in KVS. Not necessary to mention here that KVS accords prominence and importance to the well-being and physical fitness of our students. Even during pandemic COVID-19, in July 2020, in connection with International Yoga Day celebration, KVS has encouraged our students to practice yoga at home along with their parents. Now, this has become a regular feature of most of our students. KVS has now initiated another effort to ensure physical fitness of our students by encouraging them to walk or run to a shorter distance every day on the terrace, nearby places in and around the house, nearby park, playground, but under the supervision of parents. This is to ensure the physical fitness and mental well-being of our students. KVS will definitely take many such initiatives in the days to come to ensure physical fitness of our students. I wish the National Sports Day celebration being celebrated today a grand success and appreciate, congratulate all the teachers, students and other stakeholders who have taken efforts to make this celebration a grand success. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Sports do not build character, they reveal it. May I now welcome Mrs. Jayashree, PGT English, to speak a few words on behalf of the whole staff.
Esteemed Principal Sir, respected Vice Principal Sir, learned HM Ma'am, revered guests of today's Sports Day celebration, caring parents, remarkable teachers, and my dear students. A celebrative morning to one and all. On this eve of National Sports Day, I am here to present a talk on the topic fitness and well-being through sports. If music is for soul and spirit, academics for the mind, exercise for the body, then it's worth saying that sports is a complete care of body, mind and spirit. Thus, sports is health. It has two dimensions. One is fitness, which constitutes all positive physical activities to balance our energy levels, maintain weight, to strengthen our muscles and skeletal system, to improve our mental health, to reduce the risk of diseases and to increase our lifespan, which contributes to our well-being. Our wellness reflects it in our behavior, work, lifestyle, emotions, decision-making abilities, teamwork spirit, resulting in less stress and pressure. Sports brings a complete all-round personality, develops better ways to cope up with highs and lows of life, to be resilient, matured, and practice further. It also helps us to control our emotions and channel negative feelings in a positive way. Especially, children learn to develop patience and understand that a lot of practice and hard work is essential to improve both their physical skills and what they do in school. Playing sport develops self-esteem, leadership, and social skills which we need for life. It teaches us to lead, to cooperate, to be less selfish, and to listen to others. It also develops a sense of belonging. It helps us make new friends and build a healthy social circle outside school. And above all, the most important part of sports is discipline, to follow rules, accept decisions. Enjoying sports is a positive experience, to have fun, to be active rather than winning or losing. It develops a positive sporting attitude by praising the teams and their efforts. So, all the said skills are significantly honed up in our day-to-day basis of life. Hence, sports is life and health is our treasure. We have to treasure this valuable wealth by keeping fit and well. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for enlightening us. Sports plays an integral role in every student's life. We have Kumari Jyotirmayi Divya to speak on behalf of the whole student community.
Respected Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, HM Madam, today's chief guest, teachers and all my dear friends, a happy morning to everyone. On this day of celebration, I am going to speak on the topic COVID-19 Fitness at Home, a feedback. To quote, "Where there is a will, there is a way," is an absolute truth and an everlasting saying of great minds. Everything is achieved with our sincere thoughts and actions. And to emphasize further, God also helps those who help themselves. Yes, ever since the lockdown from March, it's a hardcore, undeniable, proven fact for many of us that we are fit and healthy. We have taken up all the efforts to stay at home, to take care of our health, which is our prime concern amidst of this revolutionary pandemic called COVID-19. We are thankful to our parents, school, society, the government and all those who had shown and had taken all the care and concerned measure towards our safety and health. We also thank the Almighty for protecting us at this time of crisis. every coin has two sides, and it's obvious with COVID too. Though one side of the world considers it to be a crisis, on the other side, I feel it has made us realize our responsibility towards our health and our routine work. Maybe we have slowed down with the pace and speed of life. Maybe we have started to do a qualitative work than the quantitative one. Maybe we have started to be more realistic than being artificial. Maybe we have started understanding ourselves better to extend the best understanding towards others. Maybe we have started observing, communicating, and exchanging our thoughts. Maybe we have started admiring and appreciating the nature around us. And maybe we are becoming simple and are learning to be more at peace. Yes, all these maybe will certainly become a will be with sturdy step in taking care of our physical health, mental well-being, and psychological sustenance. Nonetheless, we were becoming stranger to ourselves and had absolutely forgotten about others. The COVID-19 has bestowed upon us an ample of opportunity to first befriend ourselves, to take care of our health by doing simple regular exercises, yoga, and meditation at our home itself. Now, we have a close bonding with the family members, we read lots of books, we do small creative activities such as penning down our thoughts, painting, performing various arts, keeping our homes and surroundings clean, also doing a little bit of gardening, and also helping our parents. Our parents are also able to balance themselves with their official work and spare time for us in a qualitative way. We have also started appreciating and respecting each other's contribution on sharing the work, and above all, keeping ourselves stress-free, safe, and have a gratitude. The word gratitude has become unfathomable, as it had given an in-depth vision of unending services, sacrifices of many doctors, nurses, health officials, police personnel, armed forces, NGOs, and the great-hearted souls towards serving and saving humanity. The world had stood and is standing together to do the best and give the best. When we can do our best, let's never fear COVID. Rather, let's make ourselves strong to meet all the challenges of life in a positive way. So, it is an certain affirmation that where there is a will, there is a way, and all our ways lead to the doorway of our home. So stay home, stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Divya. Now, to the much awaited moment of the day, an address by our chief guest. Let me just throw some light about Srimati Anju Bobby George. She had made history by being the first Indian athlete ever to win a medal in a world championship in athletics. She has bagged almost all the honorary awards of the country, including Arjuna Award, Padma Shri, and Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. Let us go through a few slides about her, followed by her message.
Hello everyone, this is Anju Bobby George. I am really lucky and happy that I am able to meet you on this special day, National Sports Day. Yeah, true, we all are facing a very difficult situation and everything is in a standstill position now. We are away from our school, we are away from our teachers, but still we are at home and we are with our parents. So utilize this time. So today's world is reminding us, other than money, other than fame, our health is more important. So you have to give more attention to your health. Do some trainings, something, anything with available facilities at home. You can find many things at home. So try to do it with your parents, and um, yeah, still I know your studies are on, but always remember there are a lot of things which you can do in your life other than studies. So engage any kind of I'm not saying that you have to do sports, but any kind of activities like art, sports, dance, or anything, and enjoy your life, because you are going through a beautiful part of your life. And so this is the only thing which um, we can remember even in future. So enjoy this time and utilize, but always remember, health is your wealth other than anything. So enjoy, at the same time do something for your health also, and obey your parents, your teachers, and do something for your nation also. So I'm really happy and lucky that you all are doing good.
I'm sure your words would have really inspired our children. Thank you, ma'am. Let us now move on to our next chief guest of the day, Shri Manoj Mahadevan. He is a former tennis player. He was a national champion in 2002 and had been ranked first many times. He too had bagged many awards like Best Sportsmanship Award in 1997 presented by United States Tennis Association. He had represented India in the US Open, Australian Open and Wimbledon in the junior level. Let's take a peek into a snapshot about him, followed by his message.
Good day, everyone, students, parents, and faculty of Kendriya Vidyalaya. How are you all today? Hope you're all doing well, staying safe during these unprecedented times. Let me tell you, that's an honor to be a speaker for today on this special occasion, being a National Sports Day, which is dedicated to an icon of Indian sports, a hockey legend, Major Dhyan Chand Singh. So we all know about this great athlete. He's won many medals at the Olympics, represented India in many Olympics, and won the gold 3 times. He's part of the winning team. He was also doing this while serving the Indian Army. Incredible. He was different. He managed to achieve all this, because of his passion for this sport. It was said that Dhyan Chand Singh used to practice under the moonlight, and whatever time he could get away from his work, such was his passion and dedication. And you see the result, right? 3 Olympic medals. You have stadiums named after him, and also he's been awarded the Padma Bhushan, which is the 3rd highest civilian award any Indian citizen can get. So what does it tell you? 1, find your passion. 2, draw down your goals. Draw down big goals. And if you want to achieve your goals, start working towards them on a daily basis. Have short-term goals, medium-term goals, and long-term goals. It could be weekly, monthly, yearly. And have yardsticks to measure yourself. Be objective. It could be a sport that you're pursuing, or a specific, path that you want to take in your academics. Emulate an idol. Find an idol, right? Try to emulate them. Try to seek out how do they get to where they are? Learn from them. Try to implement it in your life. So I want you to all be passionate about your goals, work tirelessly on a daily basis, enjoy the process, because there'll be ups and downs. There will be more downs than ups at certain phases. Believe strongly in your goals and in yourself. Believe in your efforts. Work tirelessly. And the end result will take care of itself. Success is nothing but the result of tireless effort and single-minded focus and dedication. Success happens. And in the process, you might face some challenges, hurdles. Please don't get disheartened. I want you to all stay positive and keep working towards your goal. Leave the end result in the hands of the Supreme. Quite idealistic, but if you ask any great champions, you would all get the same answer. And in my opinion, if you had put in your sincere efforts, worked tirelessly, you're already a winner. So today, young students, I encourage you all to find that passion. Think about it. Draw up your goals and sincerely start working towards it. With that, I'd like to end this speech and wish you all the very best. Lots of success, and hope you all achieve your dreams. Good day.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring all of us. Our school students had brought laurels to our school by participating in various competitions in the national levels many times. Let us get a glimpse of all of them in the video that follows. Wow, the real pride of our Vidyalaya. Let's now watch a short presentation by the primary students of our Vidyalaya.
Pranav from 5T, KV Island Grounds, Chennai. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, we children are unable to step out from our houses and play. Hence, I do yoga to make my body fit. Now I am going to show some warm-up exercises and Surya Namaskara. stretches the muscles and makes our body very flexible. The various poses regulates the blood flow, benefits the digestive system and internal organs function more efficiently. It helps combat insomnia as it relaxes the body and calms the mind. It helps regulate the menstrual cycles and childbirth easier, hair growing and prevents hair fall problem, reduces belly fat and clears constipation problems. Thank you.
Good morning, I am the Lafarin of class 5th B. Today I am going to tell you the importance of yoga. Yogic path to success. What is yoga? Yoga is the process of becoming more aware of who we are. Yoga facilitates balance and help unfold our dormant potential. Yoga leads to self-discovery leading to self-mastery. Yoga brings a connect to intuitive and creative parts of us, making us discover our inner strength and growth. 4 yogic pathways to attain success or gain achievement are: first, Karma Yoga, selfless action and correct action. Second, Bhakti Yoga, create holy and clean thoughts, remove all negative thoughts and deeds. Third, Raja Yoga, removal of restlessness in the mind, ability to stay focused. Fourth, Jnana Yoga, the path of knowledge. Knowledge brings light by burning all the impurities of the mind. Today, the whole world is battling the pandemic of coronavirus. Coronavirus is said to damage the respiratory system. Pranayama, the breathing exercise, improves the functions of lungs and helps pumping of oxygen-rich blood to all cells of the body. Yoga is considered beneficial for cardiovascular and blood circulation, but the practice of it could provide a great exercise alternative for thousands of people isolated at home and in hospitals. Movement-based yoga can significantly improve mental health. Everything we do can become a yoga if it is done with awareness. Awareness is the key to discover all about ourselves. It reveals the luminous intelligence and the power that lies within us. Yoga means your own greatness achieved. Yoga adds life to your ears and ears to your life. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.
That was indeed an amazing performance by the little ones. Gratitude is the most exquisite form of courtesy, and I feel honored to propose the vote of thanks for this program. First, I would like to thank our chief guests, Srimati Anju Bobby George and Sri Manoj Mahadevan, who took time to give a message to our children on National Sports Day. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to thank our respected principal, Sri M. Velachami, who remains like a pillar of support in all the school activities. Thank you, sir, for being with us. Next, let me take this opportunity to thank Dr. Mamta Lawrence, our TGT PHE, who had shouldered the responsibility of this program and made it a success. Thank you, ma'am. My heartfelt gratitude goes to Mrs. Jayashree, PGT English, for speaking on behalf of the staff. Next, my sincere thanks to Kumari Jyotirmayi Divya for speaking on behalf of the student community. Let me thank all the VMC members for being with us all through. And how can I forget the children community who had been with us and made this program a success. Thank you to all the students of KVIG. Last but not the least, my heartfelt gratitude to the man behind the scene, Sri Vijay, PGT Computer Science, for making this program happen. This would not have happened without you, sir. Thank you so much. Let me thank everyone once again. Thank you all.